What's going on, everyone? Talen here with Talen Collects Figures, and today we're going to be looking at this Kitty Pryde figure. So here's another figure by Kotobukiya. You know how much I like Kotobukiya, and I seem to pretty much exclusively collect their figures. Of course, there's a few other brands that I pick up here and there, but they seem to have, I don't know, the figure quality, and I just really like the poses and also the designs of the figures that they produce. And here is another one from my early collection, and another one that I actually do not have the box for. She did come with the box way back when I got her. I bought her on Amazon, and I got her for $54 back when I picked her up on Amazon. And she was brand new, but with box damage. So either warehouse damage or something like that, but the box was dented in pretty badly on the bottom left corner, if I remember correctly. So the box was kind of mangled up a little bit, and I actually ended up just throwing out the box. Again, this is one of the earlier figures that I collected when I wasn't, I didn't care too much about keeping the boxes. I do keep all of my boxes nowadays, but back then I wasn't too concerned about it. If the box was damaged or if I bought the figure without the box, I would just either get rid of the damaged box, or I wouldn't care too much about buying the figure without it. But now I pretty much try to get the box if possible, and even if it's damaged, I usually will keep it in my collection. And a lot of reasons that I like getting the figure with the boxes is it's a lot easier to make sure that they're authentic when you're looking at them online. So if you see the box and the eBay listing and stuff like that, that's usually easier to tell if it's an authentic box than a figure, for the most part, depending on their picture quality and what angles they take for the photos and stuff like that. So a box is generally the first thing that I look at when deciding if I think the figure is genuine or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this kitty here. She came out back in looks like June of 2013. So she's a little bit of an older figure. Yeah, June of 2013. Yeah. And she released for, it looks like, $60. So pretty much the expected price for a Kotobukiya figure around that time. And I picked her up back in August of 2019. So a little bit older, and I got her way after release. And again, I still got her for pretty much retail price. So either not a huge figure in terms of popularity, or maybe they just made a lot of them, but I still see her listed around nowadays for about retail price, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, I think she's a really cool figure. And again, Kitty Pryde is another one of those characters that I have some nostalgia from my youth, from watching the X-Men animated series. I always liked Kitty Pryde as well. So if we take a look here, she's got her trusty dragon here, Lockheed. So you can see that he's just kind of perched on there. He's not glued or anything like that. So as you can see, he moves around. You can take him off. He does sit pretty securely if you get him in the right spots, but if not, he kind of moves around. And he, as you can see, he's gets pretty much locked in place, so he doesn't really fall backwards, but he will fall forward. Even then, he kind of stops right there, which is pretty nice. Take a look at the face here. Very good. Again, that classic face from Kotobukiya figures. So if you're looking for more of a likeness of the characters from either the comics or the anime or anything like that, then they're probably not going to be the most realistic for you. Again, I just kind of like it. It's almost like a cosplay version of them for the Kotobukiya figures. Pretty much similar face, but then they just dress up the character in whatever, or dress up the figure in whatever character they are going for. So we've got her classic X-Men look here with her yellow and black uniform. Again, looking pretty nice. Get some close-ups here. You can see the X-Men belt. And she's got kind of that translucent or slightly translucent resin for the hair. I don't know if it's showing up as good on camera here, but some light does kind of go through it, so it almost looks like her power, like she's phasing through something. Her hair looks like it's slightly mid-phase, which I think is pretty cool looking. And again, even the detail on our little dragon here is really nice as well. Yeah, so really nice figure, and very happy to have her in my collection. I'm curious to know if any of you have her, what you think of Kitty here, if there's any other kitties out there that that you have as well in your collection. I don't remember seeing a lot of different versions of her or other manufacturers that make versions of her. So this was pretty much one of the only ones out there that I saw, at least in the price range that I like to collect figures at, because I'm not really collecting a lot of 1/3, 1/4, even 1/6 scales. I don't have a lot of. This is generally the size that I like to collect, which I believe this is a 1/7 scale, or maybe she's a 1/8. I think she's 1/7 though, which fits perfect in my collection. But yeah, that's going to be Kitty here from the Kotobukiya line. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will of course catch you in the next one.